How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, because we've been waiting again for Car Mechanic Simulator 2026. Yeah, we're still waiting. it's still there. I've been just figured out why my microphone's not as loud as it should be. There we go, that's much better. Hello. Yeah, that's better, so. Right, there we go. So, we're playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. And we're going to carry on playing on hardcore expert mode because, well, you know, I don't really know at this point. Like I keep saying, we're just still waiting for the new one. Patiently, I've been waiting for 3 weeks, but impatiently, I've been waiting for 3 weeks. The thing that I don't even understand is why we haven't even got a release date. It just says 2026. The problem that we have, hey mate, I'm doing good, man. The problem that we have waiting for Car Mechanic Simulator 2026 is that in just a few months, Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, which will completely decimate the entire world of gaming for at least a year. It's going to really screw people up, that game. And I can't wait. How you doing, Claus? His name is Claus. He likes RGB. All good, all good, all good. I keep... I'm doing okay. Just a week off of just like... When I say I'm not feeling well, I've got like different ways of not feeling well. Number one, I'm physically sick with my head down the toilet, making funny rainbows, that sort of thing. And then the other things I'm not feeling well, I've just like, I couldn't be asked. Like I just sat here for a week and just went, I cannot be asked right now. And I was just not here basically. So yeah, I'm okay. Just kind of. I just kind of feel like I need to do something, but we can't. And that's going to be the big thing that's going to push. I guarantee when that game comes out, I'll be busy, I'll be happy, I can do stuff, and everything's just joyous. Until then, I'm kind of just stuck. And it's making me just... The thing is, I even said to him on the Discord, I said, even if I knew that when the release date was, at least I know how to do stuff, right? And there was somebody who went, oh, what does having the release date mean to you? It's like, I could literally just plan content around it. And I wouldn't be sitting there so long just going, well, it might be out soon. Maybe. Right, let's have a read up on this one. I think there's one that the kid destroyed the car, isn't it? Just, other tasks. Yeah, that's fine. Body parts. Basically, buy all that shit. Gotcha. How's the weather? Today has cooled down a bit. We're down to 24 degrees. It's going to be 24 degrees for a whole week. And I'm actually kind of glad. And the reason why is because like 36 sucks balls. UK heat sucks balls. And even Americans complain when they come over here. So... apart from that, no, it's all right now. We're like 24 degrees is manageable, and that's fine. But yeah, apart from that, we're okay. It's got so bad in this country. It's got so bad in like in Europe now that the rivers in France are like drying up. So Europe's kind of turning into a bit of a wasteland right now. It's fun though. Like. Yeah, it keeps you on your toes. The thing is, I know you're going to sit and just go, well, I live in Australia and it's like 40 odd degrees over here. And that is true. You know, I can't really do much better. It's been a wasteland forever. Oh, it's just slowly getting worse. But, you know, joys of life. Just let the car go up first, please. Just, yeah. Over to number one. Let's just gut the oil because it's probably got not a lot left in it. Nope. I'm gonna get rid of it all. Right. So here's basically all the stuff that's brown needs to come off. Yeah. Yeah, so, okay, so here's the reason why I'm going to put this into perspective of why the British complain about the heat. It's because it's not a dry heat, right? There's a guy on YouTube called Flawless Cleaning. He's literally just come back from Texas, like cleaning up neighborhoods and doing bits and pieces. And in Texas was like 40 odd degrees. And he was all like, well, it's warm, but I prefer this over the English summer. And the reason why is because it's dry heat. In the UK, anybody can do this, by the way. Come to the United Kingdom during our peak summer, right? And just walk outside. Your sweat doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't dry out. It's like tropical all for the whole of summer. And that's why we complain so much. If it was dry heat, we wouldn't care too much. People go to Spain for months on end and don't complain. They go to Greece. They go to Egypt and desert places and don't complain. And they come here and they start moaning about it again. There are Americans who live in the UK who complain profusely about the United Kingdom's heat because it's a wanker. It's that simple. I think most people would prefer to go to Australia where it's like 40 degrees and it's a dry heat. Or the Sahara Desert at this point. Most people would probably prefer that. But unfortunately, in this country, it sucks when it gets like muggy. And muggy is disgusting. Muggy is not a nice way to live. You go to bed and you sweat. You wake up in the middle of the night and you're still sweating, and on your bed is this kind of outline of where you were. And then you have to wash your sheets the next day because you sweat through them. And then you have a cold shower in the morning, and by the time you've got out of the bath or the shower, you're sitting there going, humidity is never below 8 to 9. Yeah, so that's the thing. That's our humidity throughout the whole of the summer, the whole time. And the reason why we piss and moan about it is because our climate isn't that all the time. Our climate goes from stupid to stupid. And most people can't hack the cold side of stupid. Whereas for me, bring it on. I love the cold side of stupid. I've put up a tent in my garden. Sleeping out there is a lot cool. Yeah, exactly. There are people who live, and the other thing is not dissing other people with houses, but we live upstairs. We're next to the roof. We don't have a downstairs. I can't go downstairs and sleep on the sofa. Jamie will kick me out because it's his house. It's not mine. All right. Right, okay, Prometheum, whenever you got some money, come to the UK. Me and Claus will show you around, but come during the dead of summer. Okay? You rattle up some cash. We'll show you around. We'll show you a good, we'll take you out to a couple of pubs and bits and pieces, and we'll see what you like during the summer. And I want an Australian's point of view because, we hate it. There are American people that hate it. There are people who live in deserts that hate it. And that's the other thing. I don't get to sleep downstairs. I don't get like a cool temperature. It's hot. No, I need to take that off. Don't you go ding at me. Okay, what am I? I'm gonna have to take the wheel off, aren't I? That's right, this side hasn't got a wheel, so we should be completely fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm more than happy for other people to come to this country and experience it for themselves. And most people, when they do come here, they normally moan about it. It's just a weird place. Like, the reason why, in fairness, most British people complain about every type of weather because they all suck. For me, I only complain about the summer. I've survived Cairns, which is 99% humidity. Come to the UK then. Just come here and experience it. If you think it's easy when you leave, so be it. You're built differently. You're an Australian. We don't climatize to our climate because it's always changing. You know, 1 minute it's 37 degrees or 39 degrees. The next minute it's 4 degrees. And then the next minute it's 20 degrees. The next minute it's 17 degrees. And our houses are built to hold heating as well. Not a lot of us have aircon. So it's a completely different way of life over here. Most people go, there's no point of having aircon, summer's only lasts 3 weeks. And that's true, it does. Yeah, the weather system's fudged as well. We never know if it's going to be hot or cold. And the difference between 300 miles as well, because my parents live in Wales. So right now here it's 24 degrees. Down there it's 16 or 17. Come to the UK then. I'll give you cookies if you come, right? Okay, alternator, front exhaust section is bored. Medium intercooler, we need that. Right, so we need 2 rims. Let me just get the rim size off the wheel. Dismantle. Yeah. Barbecue, cookies. Just all you got to do is fly to the UK. It's only a couple of grand, isn't it? What more can you ask for? Right, need a bit of paper because we've got to do the wheel size. They're GW 500s and they are 19-inch. And the tyre is a Sport. And it's 235 by 35R by 19. Okay. And the tyre. Right, we'll get all that done first and then we'll do the rest. So I need Sport tyre. That one. I need one of these. 90. Okay. It's a 19-inch rim. And it's 235 by 35. Yes. By part. PayPal. Rim. A rim is a GW500. Now we've got to find the GW500. It's there it is. 19-inch rim. No ET on that. Buy that as well. Fantastic. Car parts. Steering rack. We need a new one. Got that. Radiator. Yeah. Serpentine belt. Yeah. Alternator. Oh yes, and that's in electrics. And front exhaust section A1. That one. All is good. Now we need to go over to the electric section. And we need to pick up a new alternator because we still can't repair stuff. I'll come over and go to my background of Scotland. Scotland's cold up there. Jesus, that's like that. Scotland is like the prime. That's like my ideal climate. That's cold up in Scotland. That's nice in Scotland. Scotland's a doddle. Come to the southeast. We're close to the south of France. It's toasty. I prefer the cold. Didn't I buy a wheel? You may have a chance to move to Canada. It's really expensive in Canada. I swear I bought that rim on the tyre. I did. Oh, I did. It's there. Oh, I only bought one, didn't I? That's why. Don't worry. Yeah, at the moment, Canada is like, if you listen to some of, I mean, it might not be for every Canadian, they might just be happy, but a lot of Canada at the moment is suffering from a lot of like house prices going up and everything. Like a lot of people can't. They're a bit like the UK. They can't afford crap right now. Yeah, it just sucks right now. I think at the moment we're in like a weird transition period in the planet. Just have to sit here and kind of suck it up a little bit, unfortunately. What do you mean I don't have the necessary parts? I have a tyre. It's a fucking 18, isn't it? It's not a 19. I read that as 19. I even wrote it down as a 19. How did I get that wrong? Oh my god. And that means this one's wrong. And this one's wrong. No, they're right. It's a 19-inch rim, and I've just sold off a perfectly good set of wheels. I'll bite the bullet. It's my fault. Brassic? Sorry, I even missed that TV show. What the smeg does Brassic mean?
Skin.
To be broke. Do you mean in real life? Do you mean in real life or in this garage? Either way, it's true. I need a rim. GW. Here we go again. 19 done. On the game skin. Yeah, we started again. I started again last stream. So last stream I started again from like, we're playing on expert mode now. So you start from the beginning. So yeah, we're definitely skinned. Bum ba-dum bum. Right, let's pull this shoddy work back together. Steering rack goes on first. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. Just, yeah, I'm still sitting here going, I kind of want, I want the next game to come out. And I know most people are going to be pissed off at me keep saying the same shit, basically. But I think everybody's suffering the same thing now. Everybody who's played the demo wants the new game to come out. Everybody in the Discord is sitting there going, when's the new game coming out? The developers recently upgraded the records on Steam again on the 16th. So I think they're getting ready to launch because that's like the second or third update they've done in a week. And I'm like, come on, just bring the game out. You know. So I think a lot of people are becoming a bit impatient. I think it's just because like the demo dropped a couple of months ago. And since then, it's been like radio silent. Nobody's heard a sodding thing about it. And it's like, it's just frustrating. I think that's where a lot of people are just kind of a bit annoyed now. Did you try Gold Mining Sim 2? Yeah, we did it as a demo. We did it as a live stream. It was pretty cool. I don't know how well it's going to go down, if I'm going to be brutally honest. Just because reasons. You know, I mean, it's still got a year in development. People are going to either lose interest or they're just going to forget it exists until then. So we can only, I can only sit here and speculate if it's going to be okay. I can't really say it's going to be a good game straight away because it may take some time for everything to be ironed out again and get things rolling. And we all know that they're not the most sort of speediest of companies. They've taken 7 years just to build this one. So a second one, it's going to take some time. Right, I think that's all the parts I needed to replace that were broken. So now we need a medium intercooler and a serpent. Oh, I've got the serpentine belt. What am I talking about there? Donut, we just didn't put it back on. Right, that's that done. Fantastic. Right, just medium intercooler to plug on now. I can't spell. Medium intercooler. Fantastic. I bet I can't put this on until I put the body on. Grand. Right. I mean, if I was going to guess, it's kind of just everything in the front. So body. This one. Now, before I buy any of this, is this special stuff or just standard bodywork? Front bumper, left fender, right fender, license plate, hood. We're getting rid of the hood as well. Okay. No, go back to bodywork. Left headlight, left side mirror, right headlight, right mirror, windshield. Okay. Okay, cool. Right. So we need front bumper. Not that one, not that one. Left fender. Right fender. Hood. Left headlight. Right headlight. Windshield. Left side mirror. Right side mirror. Yeah, that should do it. I'll get license plates in a minute. Just want to make sure I got all these bits. Okay, license plates. Do. Oh, I just bought 2 of those. Well, yeah, it'll be alright. We'll put them on the front. It's fine. Right. Medium intercooler hasn't gone on yet, and we haven't refilled those. That's fine. Everything on body is fixed. I have to do this from below the car. Yeah. And there we go. Now we'll just refill the liquids because I did take some out. I never read that bit. Hold on. I bet you I could survive a full summer in the UK and not complain about anything but expensive, how expensive everything is, because $2 is $2 to a pound. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think for most people, when we talk about stuff in the UK, it's more of a. I think you just have to come here and find out for yourself. I mean, people in the country can only say so much until you go whatever, because that's what happens always. We got paid. All right. All right. Opening a case. Everybody in chat, you know the drill. Numbers 1 to 5. Thank you very much. Clauses on 5 and 2. Okay, there we go. Technically, I did 7. 5 out 2. Why are you not scrolling my chat up there? All right. Collect items. Hell yeah. Look, I've got 5 maps. Right, so we've got 12,382 doll hairs. Yes. Now, 12 grand. I reckon if I do one more big job, we might be able to do a 20 grand car. And we are level 9 now. Oh, I got a hold enter. One available skill point. Let's do that one. I've had a 4-week holiday in Bali. Yeah, but like I said, people from this country go to desert countries and they don't find it as bad as living here. That's what I'm getting at, right? People go to Egypt where it's a desert. They go to Australia. I have a friend who lives in Australia right now and he doesn't complain about the heat over there. You live in Australia and you don't complain about the heat, but every time he comes back here, he bitches about the heat. He was in Thailand a couple of weeks ago with his wife, and he bitched about the heat there because it was like horrible. Because it's like tropical tsunami horrible weather over there, isn't it? It's sticky. You're saying the humidity is the issue. No, so, right. The problem we have is, yes, the humidity is the issue, but it doesn't get cold at night. And there's no aircon, right? So the humidity stays. And then the next day when that heats up, the humidity gets worse and you're still sweating, but the sweat doesn't go anywhere. It just stays on your skin, right? I sit here next with a towel during the summer because I sweat profusely. I'm always constantly wiping my head and getting rid because I'm bald ass and I need guttering. So I use a towel and I only use it during the summer. The rest of the time's fine. But imagine the best way to imagine it is when it gets hot and all of the water is supposed to evaporate. It doesn't evaporate, it stays there. And then overnight it's warm, which means it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't cool down. And you wake up the next morning and it's hot, and then the water doesn't go anywhere. It's still there, and it just gets horrible. It gets worse and worse to breathe as well. Like for an asthmatic like me, it's nightmare fuel. Yeah, I mean, we've got a funny little unit now because we live upstairs. But the best way to experience it is instead of going to like nice places like Bali and, you know, nice like tropical trips to the beach and everything else, come to the United Kingdom. Yes, it's a bit of a dive, but you will witness what everybody moans about. And you'll go home and you'll go, all right, yeah, okay, I kind of get it. I mean, there's still a bit of it. You'll probably sit there and just go, well, it was a bit of a fucking easy one, wasn't it? But you'll understand why we complain a lot. And that's why I keep saying to people, the only way to experience it is to come here. I can sit here and tell you until I'm blue in the face, but the only way to experience a British summer is to come here during the summer. Normally, sort of end of June, beginning of July, and it's like that. Well, I can't bet you $1 million. I haven't got $1 million, and nor have you. Suppose I should get the car wash. It's only 1,700. We'll get the car wash because it's the cheapest piece of kit we need. Right, okay, what's the next car I've got to work in? It's the Skyline. I'll take it. I wonder if there's a video out there. Give me a sec. YouTube. Right. Australian moans about British summer. That's the girl that raises about ice cream prices. Isaac Butterfield's done a video about it like 7 years ago. And then Australia Hits Different. That guy, he reacted to his video. Hold on. I'm gonna have to, I think we're gonna have to play the video. Yeah, desktop audio. Let me just pause my music for a second. Apparently Spotify's not even playing. So I've been talking with no music. That's good. Right, so that's done. And that's done. Give me a sec. We're going to bring in... Had a chav hit me yesterday and all I thought was a dude, my grandma. Right. Display capture. This done. Desktop audio. Let me know when this is too loud.
Summer versus English summer. I've never experienced either one, so I don't really I have no frame of reference for either of these. I'm guessing English summer's got to be really nice, right? Like just 75 out Fahrenheit. I forget what that is in Celsius, but Aussie summer is probably you're just melting your face off. It might get into some other stuff. This one is coming from Isaac Butterfield. This was a recommendation, so I think your guys' summer is just starting to get kicked off here pretty soon, right? Spring is ending. You're almost in the thick of summer while I have snow coming out my window. So since it is freezing here, let's go ahead and check out Aussie summer versus English summer. Oh, by the way, I always forget to say, my name is Jacob, by the way, everyone. So I know I kind of just get straight into the video, but I'm Jacob, American, super interested in Australia. Just love learning about different cultures and what you guys do, and it's just fascinating. So smash the like button. Let's dive in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Australian summer is now upon us, and that means many things. It means the beach. It means...
Let me see what he's got on his wall over here. All right. A little bit of JMO, a little Jameson.
It's an old
what
video.
Is that Glenlivet? I can't really see. It looks like, yeah, that's got to be like Scotch. I'm a whiskey drinker, you guys, so I was seeing if I saw any good whiskey bottles. A couple of beers over there, it looks like. Maybe Aussie beers?
The beers, it means the cricket. It means that part of the seatbelt that's molten fucking metal is looking for you, hunting you down, coming for you. It's going to burn the fuck out of you. I love a sunburned country, and during the summer months of Australia, that is exactly what it is. Hot as Fuck! I mean, in Australia, if it's not 40 degrees, which if you're not from a country which deals with Celsius, I'm talking about 105 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's not that
Damn.
hot and your thongs aren't melting to the road and you don't have a Calippo deep in your throat, is it really summer, ladies and gentlemen? We can all remember sitting in a classroom when we were at school with the enormous amount of sweat dripping from our ass cracks and standing up and being paranoid, looking
I didn't need the visual. I just paused it on it. Oh my god.
like you've just pissed yourself. Honestly, it's so fucking hot here during summer. Let's do a little experiment, right? We're going to take this egg and we're going to drop it on the road and we're going to see if it cooks, right? Ready? Let's have a look. Okay, ready? And 3, 2, 1, and cooked perfectly. Absolutely poached to perfection. Some people love summer. The fit, the attractive, the young. Other people hate summer. The
Dude, this guy is fucking crazy. Oh, it's great though. I love it. Dude, fantastic, Isaac. Absolutely hilarious.
fit, the attractive, the young. Other people hate summer. The obese, the elderly, the redheads. But no one hates summer more than one group of people. I'm talking about the Pogs.
The English.
The English. Last summer was the hottest summer in 400 years in England. So let's check out what happened.
It's dry and it's sunny, and there's lots more of this kind of weather to come over the next several days. The change will be with the temperatures because things are going to hot up. Places next week could reach 30 degrees Celsius.
Now, he said 30 degrees. This was 7 years ago. 2 years ago, we hit 41. It got hot. Right. I think that video is just going to... Right, we need to find proper reactions, don't we? American reacts to British summer.
I have determined that the British did not take over the entire world for spices. They took it over to get out of the heat.
England, UK, we need to figure something out, man. I cannot do this heat. I need you to turn it down. I have not had a good night's sleep in 3 days. I just wake up feeling like complete rubbish. Complete rubbish. I just woke up from a pool of sweat on my bed. Like a complete pool of sweat. I am so sticky. And I sleep with no clothes on. No duvet. Nothing. My balls are constantly stuck to my leg. I just took a shower last night, and now I need another one. And I'm probably gonna need a third one in a couple of hours. Please, why is this country always such an extreme? I'm either being baked alive or freezing my tits off. There's no middle ground, no in between ever. What is the temperature? It is 28 degrees inside of the house at 9 a.m. 28 degrees. And that's downstairs. You ever go upstairs in a British house during the summer? It's like walking straight into hell. You can't open the windows because it's hotter outside than in here, so there's no airflow. The best you have is a stupid fan that doesn't even cool you. It just pushes around the hot air. That's all it does. There's not even a breeze outside. Just hot, sticky, muggy, humid, still air. And there's no AC. Nothing. You just have to sit there and suffer. That's it. That's all you have. This is not on. I don't care for the argument that it's only this bad for a few weeks out of the year. This is the coolest summer that we are probably going to have for the rest of our lives at the rate that the globe is heating up. The sun is finally out in this country, and I can't even go outside to enjoy it. What the hell? Oh, God. Sometimes being British is not fun. England.
Yeah. It's going to do that loopy thing until I turn the screen off. Whereas display capture, there we are. But that's just it. I mean, there are loads and loads and loads and loads of videos of people coming to this country and then complaining about it because it's the same crap every time. And when he talks about going upstairs is hot It's like, yeah, and I don't have a choice of going downstairs. So I live in that heat because heat rises. We live on the top floor. Our bedroom didn't get cooler than, I mean, when it was like when it was proper like banging hot, our living room wasn't below 30 degrees during that whole time. And then let's see, the bedroom was like 26, 27 that night, all those nights. So yeah, if you come to the UK, have a laugh. Do that. At least it's empty now. No. That's why. Don't worry. That should be better now. Right. That's all that done. Pop this up in the sky. Do. Cool. Okie dokie. So that's that bit. Repair or replace body parts. Other tasks. So we've taken all that apart. Change the oil, we drain that as well. Repair or replace. We can't repair. And that costs 10 grand, I think. Yeah, because I need 10 grand to do that. And then the repair bench is there, which is... I need the garage expansion, so I need 11,500. So I think we're going to take a hit on this. Maybe. Righty Koki, so that's the body. Don't even have the welder. Because the welder's 5 grand as well. Rightio. This means we're going to be taking everything off the bottom of this car first, seeing what comes up on the list, and then repairing, well, not repairing, but replacing what we have to replace. I need that. Take everything off in the front, have a look at it all, replace what we need to, put it all back. That oil filter looks knackered. Stick to the list, stick to the list. First, is that basically saying how you got a car wash, you can come and use it? It's like, I know. Right. So that's everything off the front end. Right, what is on the list? It says probably how quickly you work, and I thought you could use some advertising. Okay, going back to business. I have a terrible case here for you today. I snapped up a cheap from some kid. He wasn't really aware of what he was driving and how much it was worth. Put his lack of interest in the car was pretty obvious. Please take care of the bodywork and interior. This car definitely needs it. While you are at it, check the clutch, suspension elements. I have doubts about them. Do what you can to do. Right. So do what we can without going overboard. Okay, so we're going to take the car apart from top to bottom. Have a look at the suspension, because that's what he wants me to do. And we're good. Alright, let's work this side first. I'll take this off first. I think most of this stuff at the back is just going to be like suspend, because like I said in the last stream, I can't remember what's wrong with all these cars. All I know is I made the videos. That's it. I can't remember how to fix them until I start taking it all apart again. So yeah, this is how I did those videos. It was take it all apart. Why? You'll find out what's wrong with the car, man. Oh yeah, you find out. Do 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 do. Oh, shove off. There's that side, and there's that side. But I can tell you where all the problems are with this car. If you look up at that engine, that's broken, that's broken, that's broken, that's broken. This bit's broken. It's all broken. So that's where most of our problems are going to be. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. It's got to be there somewhere. There we go. I'll take that off and that off, and then that's everything that was concerning to me. Right. So that's not bad. That means everything else that I've taken off this car is completely fine. So that's okay for me. That means we can just pop that all back together and there's no problems. This means all of the engine, so clutch, transmission, main block is the issue for this car. Apart from obviously bits. We'll get there. So yeah, driver, so we can do that now. So we're looking for anything red. That one, that one, that one, and that one. That's literally it. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. Just absolutely naff all in having to do lots. And this should be a cheap. I think most of it's going to be cheap until we get to like the transmission. And it's going to be like, by the way, it's going to cost you an absolute stonker of a build. Right. So that's that. That's everything I needed. So like, all of that is completely fine. Cool. Right. Next, we need to take the block apart. Because that is actually, you know what, it's probably best to put all the stuff back on because they won't use up my inventory. Cool. Right, let's slam it all back together then. We'll leave the drive shaft off because we're taking that apart. I think this is one of the missions as well that, like, when people watched my video, they went, I've spent way too much money fixing this car. I was like, because you fixed everything, didn't you? You did exactly the same as what I've done. And you spent all your money making sure this car was almost perfect when you didn't need to do that. And that was one thing that I think this was the first car that kind of it like broke my balance a little bit because I was kind of having to rack money in from like for doing jobs to finish this car because I was again an idiot and we didn't pay attention to what was being said. I looked at everything and just went, right, no, I'm replacing everything. And that was the problem with not reading the mission. Customer states, there's a knocking coming from my back wheel. That's because your wheel is not attached to your car. There we go. Right, that's one side. That's all stuck together and that's all good there. Right, let's stick the bushings back in. Is there football on tonight? Can anybody confirm if there's any football on tonight? because my neighbours are being loud. I'm assuming there's a match on. I'm not complaining about them at all. I just wondered if it was football related. If it's not football related, I'll stick my head out the window, see if anyone's getting beaten up. Da, da, da. And I weighed myself today. I have officially lost 15 pounds. So just over a stone I've lost now. Feeling if honestly, I'm feeling a little bit better for it, but I can breathe a bit better. I don't know if I snore less. I snore the same, so that's okay according to Kerry. Means I'm still alive. The thing is, even when I was skinny, back when I was like 12, I still snored then because I've got a knackered nose. I'd love to get like a head x-ray at one point just to see if there is an actual issue. Yeah, maybe. I'm just unlucky and I'm gonna snore. Right, that should be... not really. Right, inventory. So all that stuff's been replaced. Fantastic. Let's get... No. Let's get replaced under it. Do. Right, that's all done. So I'm going to keep the exhaust off because we're still going to mess around with that. The steering rack goes back on, that's fine. Because it wasn't on the emergency things to fix. So that's good. And that just means, in the great words of... Well, no, there's no great words. Nothing is great anymore. We're just going to build this car. It's going to be the greatest rebuild of all time. That makes me a bit worried, actually. If that's 69% from like all the parts related. Oh no, they're genuinely okay. I thought they would be worse. So I thought, okay, maybe they're gonna be bad. Oh, I just separated them. You bonehead. Donut. Right, let's find them. Nah. No. Super potato. third wheel's going on. Then we've got to do one more wheel, and then we can take the engine apart, because that's where all the problems are. And there we go. So who else is sitting there going, oh, on Car Mechanics Simulator 26? You're not alone. I think about it. Are you dreaming about it yet? Because if so, then I think you may have to go and get some help. Just saying. For me, it's a YouTube thing. It's literally just, I enjoy the game. I'm willing to cover it all again like I have done. And I've got a better plan for like doing stuff for the game next time round. Hopefully, I won't burn myself out at this time. I shouldn't do. I have a plan. I do have a plan. Oh, did I take it off? Right, I'm going to take all this stuff out. So none of the stuff in the inside was like bad. That's okay then. That says 29%. Nothing else says anything about the interior, so I don't know. I'm going to read this through again because it's like, I'm sure it says something about interior. It says take care of bodywork and interior. So it does say I got to replace up to 72%, and those seats and stuff are crap. So I'll figure it out. We'll take the engine out first. Need to lift the car. I'm taking the transmission. I'm going to put. Hopefully, I'll be able to put this on a. Can I put this on an engine lift? I don't think I've got one. I need the garage expansion for that. Well, looks like we're just going to take this back off. It's a beast of a unit, that one. Right, that's all of that crap off. Right, that's the bottom off. Bring it back down. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, give me a sec. Not Twitter. Pardon me. Also, there's loads of like strange people trying to talk to me on Twitch now, like in the DMs, and I don't know who they are. I'm pretty sure that's what Dr. Disrespect got bullied for. So I'm not talking to anyone in DMs. If you're watching this stream and you're DMing me, go somewhere else. Plenty of other like people out there to deal with. Okay, this is knackered. Okay, one side's broken-ish, and the other side is not as bad. I wonder, I can't remember how much this I've got to replace. bum. Anything that's rusty. Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, this is pretty knackered. But, you know, I mean, like I said, I've doing these again, nothing's really going at me and going, yeah, you got to take all this, you got to do this. It's just like, no, I'm just going to strip everything down and then just hope I find everything. It's almost like replaying it, like from not knowing a single thing, and just be like, this is how I made my videos. I was like, cool, what else needs to come off? And I just take the whole car apart. How do you think I did it? Yeah. So that's the whole thing with like making videos. I'm just it was like, yeah, okay, we're gonna be doing this bit now. Oh, cool, we're doing this bit, and I would sit there and just take the whole car apart first. I'm like, right, okay, I found this bit. We need to do this, and this, and this is how you do this part of the game. Everything else was like tediously taking the whole car apart or a whole area and then not showing you that bit. Oh, and for all those people out there, by the way, the music will change in the guides of 2026. I have got different music. It's not heavy metal, it's more country. But I have been making heavy metal as well. I've been making I've been messing around with AI's like ability to do what I want it to do instead of just it telling me, no, this is what you're going to sound like. No. I think the only person outside in this entire room is Claus that's heard it, unless you found my band page. Right. Have we finished the list? We have finished the list. Hell yeah. I have heard them and still have the ones. What you listen to? I sent you my. I know I sent you my demo. I don't remember sending you anything else. Yeah. We've done those. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I rebrand. Like I used to be on Suno. I used to be down as Metal Turntable, and now I'm just down as like the actual like name I've given it. And what have I been? I've done this one today. Well, I'm gonna record this one. So that'll be song 4. And then, yeah, I'm just going to keep making stuff, really. Yeah, this is the skyline. Ignition coils, we need that one. We don't need those. I'll take... Oh no, I don't need those. We already put the front wheels on, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Electrics, battery, spark plugs. Pretty sure this is a 6. I'll buy 8 just in case, because I always buy extra just in case. And then that should be everything for this engine up to this point. And this is one of those missions that it just needs to fire up and work, and then they take it off and do whatever. And I know that with this car, I'm pretty sure when I first did this, I fixed everything and I put myself in a massive debt of hole, and you don't get all your money back, and you're like, how the fuck am I supposed to make money on this game? Turns out what you're supposed to do is not fix everything and just do what he's asking you to do, and then the whole world's a better place, basically. Didn't I just buy a new one of these though? Oh, that's the manifold that goes on top. Idiot. I think that bit is done, and now we are on to the next bit. Who's looking forward to Ali G2? Whenever that comes out. It's gonna be wicked, isn't it? Oh, come on, man. It's going to be awesome. A revival of a classic character. Boop, doop, 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 doop. Oh, yeah, right. I pushed the wrong button. Yeah, I think you're going to be close. I think you're close to the mark because you said at the beginning of last month you weren't. It was probably going to be end of July. And I don't know. Next week sort of feels like about the right point, really, doesn't it? So all we can do is sit here and wait. But I think you were a bit more spot on than me. I was hoping that it was like a couple of weeks after the demo and we'd be like, yeah, it's out now. Turns out, obviously, I was wrong. But I think your guess at like the end of this month is yeah. Rebuild the transmission, flywheel, clutch plate, pressure plate, customer states the car won't change gears, and there's nothing left of the transmission. Is the gearbox on the list before I replace it? No. Top notch. Right, that's all on. That's all on. Right, I think I've replaced all of that. I haven't done that and I haven't done that. Right, repair or replace bodywork. Basically, the whole car. Right, let me just get all the liquids done. And then when these are done, I don't have to worry about filling them back up. So. Can I get a rewind? And it's unfortunate, it's about that time in the stream where I have to sit here and say, if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like, subscribe, notification button below for all other updates. And yeah, if you want to become a member, you can for little as 99p a month. Basically, you become a member and it helps the channel out a little bit. And it means that It's easier for me to buy games. Apart from that, I don't really do much else. If you want to buy some merch, there's a link in the description box below. Send you to Fourth Wall. Really good company for making merch. I've bought my own stuff, and in fairness, really good quality. Really good. Obviously, give it like 5 years, and then all the decals start coming off like every another normal t-shirt. But yeah, about 5 years before you start losing colours and stuff. So yeah, really good. I haven't had a single problem with them. I think that's all the liquids. Change brake fluid. Did I do brake fluid? Just repair body now. That's okay then. So this is the Ribson Starline. So we're going to go into here. We're going to go to body parts. The Ribson Starline. And we're going to buy one of everything. Because at the end of the day, if it's all done, then it's done and I don't have to worry about it anymore. It would have been so much better to, you know, repair everything, but we can't. We're patient. Just the license plate to go. Done. Oh no, we didn't put the seats back in. Right. That might help. It's not on the list for me to replace it, so I'm not replacing it this time. There's no rear license plate. It didn't ask me to do a rear license plate. They better have one. Oh, they've got one. That's fine. Cha-ching! 20 grand. We can now build a car for $20,000. Hell yeah. How are we going to do this then? Right. I'm gonna go V. Sell everything. Right, case up, guys. 1 to 5. Okay, claws on 3. And I'll choose that one. XP. Okay, so we got $21,941. It's your choice. Do we go to? Actually, no. We're gonna need. Are we gonna be able to do it for 10 grand? Man, probably not, because we need the engine rack and the repair bench. I mean, those are things we desperately need, and that's going to cost us quite a lot of money. Yeesh. £21,941. I'm just thinking, what is the best possible way of making money without fudging about too much? And we've always done this, where the easiest way to make money is how I did it in the video, where you just need the welder and the wash basket, and just to be able to wash cars gets you a profit in cash. Either barn or breakers. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the way. So you know what? I'm gonna buy the welder, because that improves body work and so on and so forth. I'm gonna do the charge on the battery as well, because we definitely need that as well. Don't give a damn about window tinting. All this other stuff is a little bit null and void right now. So we've got the 3 more important things. We've got the welder, we got the battery charger, and we've got the car wash. So those 3 things alone boost the value of any car. Now, I reckon we head towards... Let's go and have a look in the auction place first, shall we? See what's about. We're good for boots now, yeah. Right, let's go and have a look at the auctions. Oh no, car auctions are level 15. We're only level 11. Cars? No, do I? Oh, it's this. Yeah, okay. That's for new cars. To the junkyard. Now, I did turn off having to pay to come here, so that's okay. And let's see what we can find for stuff. We might not have enough money for this, but it'll help. We're not going to be able to buy a Porsche, let's put it that way. Unless the Porsche is like 50p and it just hasn't got anything on it, it's just a chassis. And we can just turn it into a boat. 50p. Wow, there's a car already. Is that Christine? Actually, that is Christine. It's the Plymouth Fury, it's Christine. Just raid all scrap piles and only green parts. Yeah, but I still have to buy them. Oh yeah. $12,000, dude. Actually, what the smeg is in this car? It is a stock car, yes. But I'm wondering, is it worth it? That's fine. If it only goes left, it goes left. Can't expect all these cars to go both ways. What are you talking about? Jesus. Oh, going away. So the main issue is when you've got so many mods in this game, finding a piece is ridiculous. Because everything's ruined. Yeah, it is. That's carbon fiber stuff. Wow, it's really slim pickings in this junkyard. Oh, come on, just let me up the bloody hill. Am I missing something here, or can I just... I just thought I could get on top of that hill. Ooh, a spoiler for a 370Z. I know this hood. This is from, this is the Supra stock, because that's the Fast and Furious mod for Brian's original, it's the green one. The Mitsubishi Eclipse. Yeah. Oh, dude, thank you very much. Boom. Thank you very much for the super chat. What's up? Nothing much. Just chilling. Going through scrap piles, wishing I could afford more, but I really can't. We could do a BMW. Is that a BMW? An FMW? Yeah, it's a BMW in it. Yeah. Yeah, that 50 is really going to help. I'm going to be brutally honest. My revenue for this month was looking pretty terrible. Basically, it's mainly because like nothing's really happened on my channel for like the last month, and CMS is taking its sweet time coming out. I was expecting the game to come out, and then I could sort of start bundling that back up into like actual like income, but it's so slow because, and it does come down to me being a little bit more lazier in content, because I was expecting the game to come out like every week for the last like 3 or 4 weeks, and it's been smegging hot, and I can't be asked to work in the heat. Like, no one can be asked to work in the heat. And then this week has just been, I don't know, I just haven't really been in my head. So I've just kind of just not bothered, and I've just taken a week off. And that's why I haven't really, the only video I released was one on Monday, but that's because I recorded it on Sunday. And I released that, and I was like, yeah, it's really cool. And then I just like, I think it was just because the kids were coming to the end of their like school term. And so I'm just like, you know what, I'm just done at the moment. Just gonna have a week off, just gonna chill for a bit, deal with the kids because it's the last week of school, had sports day to deal with and everything else, and now it's like I'll be all right next week. It's like going back to normal then, apart from the kids being here, but that's gonna be about it. Right, so this car is 10 grand. It's not bad, and we can clean that up quite nicely, but you know what, I'm actually more, the Fury's like taking my eyes on this, and the reason why is because even if I don't finish it, the car's worth more. If that does make sense. Or we take that. That's the Mustang. Oh no, it's not. Split up. It's a Supra. We could build Brian's Supra. Oh no, it's 20 grand. We can't afford it. Even for a wreck, it's $20,000. Yeah, it's a bit steep. I'm taking the Fury. Yeah. It's got a spare wheel, we'll be fine. Right. I think we're going to take the cursed car. It's 8 grand. 8,800, so I'm not expecting a whole lot out of this. But you know what? We'll buy it. I'll put it in the garage, definitely. Return to my garage, where we shall do stuff. So we're going to do as much as we can. Maybe 5k profit after all said and done. I don't think I'm going to be able to repair the whole car. And, well, this is because I can't repair cars. So that's redundant in itself. We're going to, I think the best thing we can do is wash it, clean it, move it around a bit, and hope we get things done. I don't remember this bit being here. Right, move this to launch pad level 1. Right. Yeah. Okay. That's fun and games for the whole family. And there we go. It's a Ford in disguise, aka Biscuitin. Yes. I'm just gonna sell everything. I'm not even gonna worry about keeping it because it's just ruined. Sell. Right, 6 grand to buy the Fury parts. Bodywork will be alright. Right, now I've got to find the Fury. Oh no. It's not in there, is it? It's in mods. There she is. Right, let me just go and turn the big light on. Right, it's going to cost me a lot of money. Doors are expensive. Okay. Engine cover is $908. Don't worry, man. We're going to run out of money real soon. Oh, crap. Right, okay. So whatever I put on this car is going to boost its value. And as long, I could sell it now for profit. We can sell it for 11,000. I don't even have to work on it. It's worth 11 grand as is, with nothing in it. If I spend 6,000 on this car, is it going to be worth? It is nearly $3,000 profit for just buying the car. That's ridiculous. And cleaning it up. Oh, that's a tight one. Yeah, sell it. That's profit, that is. And now it's thinking about it. Do it! I wonder how much it was worth with all the stuff attached to it. Like all the ruined stuff that we took off it. Well, I took off it. Okay, cool. We can't do a bar find. No locations available. That's because I haven't looked at any. Accept. Right, barn locations. Let's go to that one. Oh no. When it loads, it'll be all right. Maybe. It's a Hot Wheels car. Okay, how much is it? Okay, it's a bit expensive for me. Yeah. There's nothing else in here. Well, I mean, there might be just around the corner. Maybe. Oh, there's a car. It's a Honda S2000 and it's 33 grand. I can buy a window. Oh, tell you what, sucks. Oh, cool. An F-150 hood. Yay me! Right, so nothing then. A wide boy. Oh, there's a car. It's a car. It's a Charger, and it's $47,000. We can't afford this one either. There we go. This is the problem with doing like barn finds at the beginning of the game, because you have no idea what's going to be in the barn. You're not going to be able to afford everything straight away, and there's no negotiation window. Nothing. Back to the breakers. Yeah, we might get lucky again. Oh, did you guys hear what GOG started doing in light of the whole we don't like the thing that Sony are doing. Do you want to leave without parts? Yes. So obviously, like, Sony have turned around and said they're going to stop production of like physical games by 2028, right? GOG started advertising. If you buy a game from GOG, you can go into the library and download the files to the game, and you can put it on a disc, and it's yours forever. And it's like, this is amazing. I was like, fantastic, because I've recently bought Simon the Sorcerer 1 and 2, Theme Park and Theme Hospital, and I was like, bonus. I could actually have physical copies of those games again, even though I don't have a disc drive, but I could buy one. Okay, we have this, which looks... I actually don't know what that is. Oh, it's the old Mustang. Okay. And it is 2000. Actually, we could build that car. Nice. Okay, so we've got a 1 right there. There's a few of these around my way. 6.5. Yeah, so the Fox body, it's part of so obviously people on the mod section build cars, so that's where that comes from. So that's why when it comes to the next game, I'm gonna be doing, obviously I want to do a video for like every car in the game if it's possible. I mean, it would be if I just did like 1 video a week every week, or 2 videos a week every week. But can I be bothered to do all of them? I mean, there might be 70 cars. That's 70 weeks worth of content. So it might be doable. And then I've got to try and find them, and then the mods go in. So I'm going to be like, yeah, cool, there's more mods, and that means there's more stuff for me to do, and that's good. Then I might be up in like 2 videos a week instead of just 1. And then there's like lots of then there's DLCs, and when those come out, then that's another like car or truck or whatever I'm building. And it might be up to like 3 videos a week of just trying to find the cars in a junkyard or at an auction or this, that and the other, and I'm like, it's a lot of stuff. Okay, so we got a Volvo and a is this the Charger? Oh, it's the Chieftain. Okay. See, junkyards are cool. 12 grand for that one though. It's a Volvo 240. This one's not the one my dad had. My dad had the estate version with the big like boot. I am very tempted by the Ford. Because I think the Fox body would be really good to do. And it's just a cheap little car. It's an S2000 and it's only 10 grand. So there you go, that's the difference. One that was in the barn was 33,000, and then the one in the junkyard's 10 grand. So it knocks 20,000 off if it looks like crap. Amazing. Obviously, it's going to need more work. But, fuse. I think we need it. Yeah, there's not a lot else here. So you know what? We'll take it. We'll take the Fox body because it's cheap. It's only 2 and a bit grand. And I've never done one of these cars before, not in this game. So this is what we're going to be working on. And there we go. Oh. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. Let's get this brick to the wash. It's John Cena. I don't think I've seen that one. So I stopped watching. I stopped watching Fast and the Furious at like 7. I haven't seen 8, 9, or 10. I couldn't bring myself to watch it anymore. I'm gonna be brutally honest. What I'm hoping for is a game that just does its job, and it should be happy. And I want a racing game that's like Fast and the Furious, just better than Need for Speed, because EA have abandoned Need for Speed now. They're not doing it anymore, and it's a real shame. Right, let's get this off. Light it up. And I'm gonna try. Oh, we haven't got a paint booth. Not gonna happen. No, I know. All we need is like we need a racing fan to like take over and be like, we're gonna build a really cool game that's all about street racing, and we're gonna be fine. That's all we need. We just need that. Car is gonna need everything. Like, it's gonna be a proper sled. So first things first, strip it down, everything, until there is nothing left on this car, and then we're gonna rebuild it. You wish you knew how to code? Yeah, kind of. I mean, the only bit, unfortunately, it comes down to like having to build a game that's going to be that much in detail for everyone to actually enjoy, and not just be a pain in the ass to build in the first place. And I think you need a AAA studio to do it, unfortunately, because it's a lot of money that needs to be poured into it. And I think that's the problem. Okay, I need to move the car up and take the rest off. came off. That's come off. Okie dokie. Now, do I want to give it some nice rims, or is it just going to be... I don't know if I want to go like standard. I guess we can't do these. Right. You're rusted in. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of this is just we're not going to be able to repair anything, so we have to buy everything new. So that's going to suck. I need an oil change, and can you pick the car up from the house? I can do that. You're looking at about 50 grand because I'm going to have to get it all the way here. So, cough up. How you doing, long hauler? Yeah, 50 grand's cheap. I'm not going to charge my friends, am I? You know. I don't know. I'm not sure what the going rate is for like getting stuff pulled from America. I know Japan's a little bit. I was looking up how expensive it is to get a even just looking at the price of a Skyline from Japan, and it's like 3 million yen. I'm like, I don't have 3 million yen. I mean, it's a good price, but I just don't have the money. And then obviously it needs to be modified to come into the UK and be legal, so that's gonna be like extra work on the car. I'm just gonna end up driving an Audi A4 at this point. And even Skylines that are in this country that are for sale on eBay, like I think the cheapest one I saw was 57. The most expensive I saw was 200,000. There was no real project cars on there. They're all just like you know, hey, I've finished with using this car right now. I don't need it anymore. Do you want to buy it off me, sort of thing? I'm like, oh, yeah. If I had, you know, 200 grand, I'd probably look into it, you know, if money wasn't a problem. But 200 grand for a car, and it's show quality, so that was a good thing going for it, you know. But yeah, apart from that, I keep looking around for a car because I'm kind of, I know it's going to drive me mad as well, but like by the time next year comes around, I want to see what's available. I want to know how much I'm paying for one. Is it a good price? Is it a bad price? Good for mileage and so on and so forth. And I keep bumping into the people that go, oh, you should look into buying an electric car. It's like, I've got problems with electric cars. What's your problem with an electric car? What, you think they're crap? No, I don't think they're crap. I just can't charge it at home. Well, that's right, you can use a rapid charge. Isn't rapid charge more expensive? Yeah, but it's more convenient. It's like, yeah, there's 3 charge points in my nearest vicinity. 3. That's it. And they're all at a supermarket. So guess how many spots are normally available? None. And that's my downside. I don't have a problem with electric cars, by the way, at all. It's just electric cars don't like how I live. There you go, we're done. We took everything off this car, and it is now worth 1,234 squid. That's not bad, considering we've got a perfect body and nothing else. So I think what I need to do is, I think we work on all of the stuff underneath the car first. Wheels, bits, pieces, blah, blah, blah. And if we can afford the engine, we will, right? If we can't afford the engine, oh dear, what a shame, right? So I think what we do first off is we just go underneath. So let's have a look in the inventory. My nearest charge point for an electric car is 20 miles away. Yeah, so the idea is that when you get an electric car, charging it at home is the best thing for you, because like for the UK, home charging, it will cost you about £5 to charge up the whole car overnight, and you'll get about 320 miles distance out of it. Obviously you're gonna have to charge up before you get to your area and so on and so forth, and that's fine. I don't really drive the car a lot, which means it's just going to sit around. The batteries are going to corrode out and die anyway. So for me, fuel makes sense. Now, I can't charge at home, so I'm just going to pull this up. All right, how much does an electric car cost to charge? Average. So, it says here, no, that's not why I asked you. Maybe I can't understand how, because I can't spell. That's an electrician, not an electric car. Yeah, how much does an electric car cost to charge? So, if I go by this, at home, off-peak, will cost £4.20 to £5.70 to charge the car fully. Works out about 2p per mile. Absolutely fantastic, amazing, right? At home standard price, so during the day like everything else, it will still cost me £14 to £15 to charge the car. That's bloody good. Well, yeah, it won't get you for a full day. You're a truck driver, right? Obviously, you're going to work within your means for driving stuff. Now, public slowest destination. So if I take it to a public car park that has a charge point, it's going to cost me £24 to £36 to charge my car during the day, right? If I take it to a rapid charge or a motorway, it's going to cost me £39 to £53 to charge my car. My car currently costs me £50 to fill the bugger to the top. because I drive a smaller car. My car can drive me from the southeast of Kent to Blackpool, which is 320 miles away, on 1 tank of fuel. I know this because I've done it 4 times. That's how I worked out how far I could go. But yeah, 15 quid for a full charge. So it's about $18 full charge. Now the downside is how long it's going to take you to do that, because if you do it overnight, and that's not too bad. If you're going to charge it, because all electric cars will fast charge to about 88%, and then it takes bloody ages to fill the last 12% because it's trying to squeeze energy into smaller areas, right? And that's what Elon Musk said years ago. So 15 quid to charge my car fully at home during the day. Don't have a problem with that, because I will still use my car sparingly like I do now. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Electric cars genuinely are okay. If you're going to use them every day, they're quite good. If you're just going to sit them around, like I leave my car sitting around for, a week or two at most, and it just sits around. It doesn't do anything. It just sits in the car park. And then, when I go back to going to the gym, it'll be used 4 or 5 times a week. At that point, I'll be like, okay, electric car is really good for me, because I'm going to the gym 5 times a week or 4 times a week, and I need that, and I'm going to be traveling all the time at short journeys, which means it goes, obviously the charge is going to deplete faster. But it was the motorway area that got me a bit scared, because I drive on motorways when I go and see my parents. My parents live 300 miles away. I'm going to have to stop twice just to get to their house. Whereas my car, I can drive the whole way and not have to worry about fuel. And that's the problem, because when I get to Wales, where they live, they've got 4 charge points at local Tesco. There's no local charging points in the car parks or in the village they live nearby. This is another issue of living rural. We don't have the infrastructure for really electric car charging unless you live in a house when you're on the floor and you have a driveway. I have neither. And I guarantee if they put charge points in the car park down the road from me, that copper isn't going to last too long. So this is the problem that I have. It's not electric cars, if you live in the city, are genuinely better for you. If you live in the sticks like I do, at the moment, it's not a good choice for you. As time goes on, it will get better. And you can buy electric cars fairly cheap now. I mean, I know it sounds bad, but you can buy a Nissan Leaf for £2,000. My car is a diesel and it cost me 60 quid for a full tank and I get 600 miles. Yeah, so you're looking at imagine if you had an electric car and your own driveway, and obviously the charge point at home, which would be installed with a government grant, right? And it will cost you £5 to fill your car to the top. You'll get 300 miles out of it, you get to your destination, you plug it back in, and then you drive home. And it would cost you like 10 quid to do your car. Drive my 96 Mini every day to work, and that's cool. There was a woman I used to work with who used to drive an old 60 odd Mini. Hers was a little bit modified because she used it to race, but it was pretty cool. Right, I need to find all the stuff for the back end, so I need 2 of these. 2 of those, 2 of those, 2, 3, 4. Well, yes, they are a little bit different because I live on a very small island and you live in America, which is massive. For me, the sticks is if I drive 10 miles, I'm in what we call a hub town. Bus routes and bits and pieces go to it. There's a train station down the road from me. Within 10-15 miles of where I live, I can get to everywhere I need to be and everywhere that affects my life. Hospitals, trains, shops, that sort of thing. In America, there are people that live in the middle of nowhere and don't see anything for like 4 hours. I get it. Oh, these ones in the back as well. Oh yeah. Trying to work out what I need for the back to start with. Closest anything to me is 30 minutes. Yeah, so for where my parents live, because they live in the middle of nowhere in Wales, the nearest town is 3 minutes. The nearest hospital used to be 30 miles, right? If it goes like to a big town, it's 30 miles. They live in, yeah, I get that. Wales is very similar. If you go to where my parents live, it's like that. It's middle of nowhere. But where I live, it's fairly close. It's just because it's rural. I mean, we only got fibre optic broadband a couple of years ago, whereas the hub town that's 10 miles away, they got it like 10 years ago. I need to raise the car. I get it though, don't worry. But yeah, this is, so at the moment, like for the United, oh, I forgot to buy a bloody rear end. Right, but for the UK, if you've got that, if you've got your own driveway, and you've got the, you know, the ability of doing all of this, that, and the other, it's a better option if you're looking to save a bit of cash. Obviously, you've got to buy an electric car, and so, you know, if you buy a new one, they're not cheap. I know this. But if you don't mind having a used one, that, okay, it's not going to get you a full charge, as in like all the cells are intact, but they're still fairly okay. It's just I can't afford one, and there's no point in me having one because I don't have all the things I need for it. And that's my argument. That's my argument. People can, they're oh, you're paying more on fuel. You're doing this. It's like, right, and I can't do naff all about that. I can't change how I drive a car, and I can't get what I would like because it's just not feasible for me to do. And I'm not running an extension cord 250 yards down the road just so I can charge my car, because I know some bugger's going to cut my bloody cables, or they're going to nick my adapter. I mean, that will happen around here. And I know it'll happen. Oh, did I not? I don't think I bought. Oh, I did not buy suspension. Bums. Shock absorber B. Oh, I hashtagged it. No. Shock absorber B. There we go. I want the muffler, I wanted this bit here. I need bushings as well, I forgot to buy them. I'll buy like 20 of these. We'll buy loads. They just buried fibre optic across the street from my place last week. Excellent. Yeah, ours had to be bought in. So what happened in our area was a company, they bought on a contract from They bought the lines from BT, and they were just like, yeah, we're going to supply fiber optic to like people in the area. And what they did is they've put so they've basically gone from the exchange and put these big black boxes on top of the telegraph poles around here, and they've just been wiring everybody in around my area. Because as soon as one of us got Truly, because that's the company that took us on, everyone was all like, oh, has everybody heard about this yet? It's like, yeah, we've got it. It's like, is it really good? It's like, yeah, it's really good. Like, I'm paying we're paying £35 now for a 1 gigabyte line. Is it a gig? Let me just do a speed test. Whilst I'm live, I'll do a speed test. So currently, as I'm streaming and everything else, I am running 523 meg upload, 897 meg download. So we're on the like the gig line basically. It's not bad, especially because I'm hogging it right now because I'm streaming. But for the price, I mean, considering like a few years ago when we had like BT dial-up at like 56k and all the other shit, and they were charging like, you know, oh, we'll charge you £40 for this. It's like, really? Okay, cool. And now I'm paying like fiber optic for the same price. We were getting ripped off back then. Obviously, it cost them more and so on and so forth, and I get it. But yeah, looking at it now, it's like, Jesus. I mean, look at what we've got now for the same price. And that's why my streams are genuinely normally, when everyone's got a problem, it's like, oh, I can't do this. It's probably not me. And I'll stick to that. Right, we have almost put this back end together. I've got to decide on what size wheels I'm going to go for soon. That's going to be fun. Let's just get the bottom of this mechanically sound though. Right, so that's all on. Look at that. Looks blinding. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Right. Now I've got to build the front. Absolutely. Meeting you face to face. Right. So front end. Steering rack. Two of those. I think I've got brakes already. Definitely one of those. Bum 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 bum. Definitely need wheel bearings. Definitely need wheel caps. We didn't take any suspension off this car, did we? Or did we? Oh, we did. Yes, this one. Yes. Okay, so I can buy that. I don't have to remember that. I can go and buy that now. Boom. I do need to know which one it was. It's this one. It's the front. Front springs, two of those, front shock absorbers, and two of those. Or is it that one? You know what? I'll buy both of them, and worst comes to worst, we don't use it. It's that simple. Where is it? I know what I'm looking for. Those. And I'm missing tie rods. I can't see them. Yeah, I already bookmarked that. I'll pick it up as I go. Give me a sec. Home, that one. Steering rack, definitely. Front wheel hubs, definitely. Front wheel steering knuckles, definitely. See, this is the downside to not being able to repair stuff. That's kind of annoying. Right, let's whack all that back on now, and then we'll see where we're up to. I didn't get a sway bar. See, there's always going to be that one thing. Always. I think the reason why I didn't get one is because I don't remember taking it off. Oh no, I did have one because it was on the parts list. Where is it? Oh, sorry. It's in that top bit. Sway bar A. Sway bar B. No, that's... I did buy it, didn't I? I bought the rear one. Flip's sake. Inner tie rods. And another one of those. Oh, but I didn't buy those. Lower suspension arms. They were in the red section. Doodle-doop, doodle-doop. Screw that in, screw that in, screw that in. Put Put the wheel bearing in. Excellent. We didn't buy ventilated discs. Down to 9k. I know, we've still got a load of old crap parts as well, so we might be alright. I'm just hoping. And it's, I mean, the only things that are going to cost, I mean, tyres are going to be expensive. Yeah, probably. I don't know which engine goes in this. I think it might be a little V6. No, I just put the wrong one on. I don't know, that looks like a V8. Yeah, I just saw the shadow. I'm like, yeah, that's not good. We might be lucky. It might not cost like too much. Maybe. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm gonna try and get this. I'm gonna try and do as much as I can until the car basically goes kaput, where I can't afford anything else. And then whatever I get out of this is going to be a bonus anyway, because the car will be a profit. It cost me $2,000 to upgrade, $2,000 to buy it, and then it's cost me what? What are we down at 15,000 to buy all these parts for it so far? That's the end figure, 15 grand, because that's how much we had after we bought it. Right, so apart from wheels, really? 14 grand so far? That doesn't sound right. We spent $2,000 on the car and we're down to 9. So we've only spent like 6. Yeah. Okay, so that's the front end and that's the back end done. I think we need to buy the interior, really. Because everything that's left is basically engine, radiator, bits and pieces, and wheels. It is now, well, technically, yeah, apart from the fact we haven't got wheels on it. But I get what you mean, don't worry. Okay, is that everything so far? And I bought a lot of bushings. If I sell, is that going to get rid of everything off of this one page or everything out of my entire inventory? Like, sell everything. I'm just going to sell everything. If you suffer from epilepsy, close your eyes. Done all the brakes. We need that. I gotta buy all this anyway. And that's gonna help me get my right sizes. That's broken, that's broken. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, let's get the bodywork on the car. So we need to go into mods, Fox body. Shit. Right. There are so many parts for this goddamn car. Okay, what colour we got in the interior? Tis blue. So we are looking for blue interior. That's $550 a door. Pardon me. Okay. Front left door, power windows. Yes. Where's window K? There it is. Okay. I'm buying everything with a K on it, okay? Because then it matches and it's fine. F G H I J K. Use with rear fenders A and H only. Okay. So the one I'm looking at is that's yeah, okay. Right. Back windows A B C D E F G H. I don't have the rear windows I need, so I think it was these ones, wasn't it? I bought KK. I bought the K ones, these ones. So 84 to 86. 84 to 86, left body D. AD. Okay. A, H and Q. So if I buy Jeebus, right, we'll go C. So we need A, H or Q. Yeah, probably. Right, so what was it? A, H and Q. So that's A. That's H. And then that one was M, P, Q. Did it say Q? Hold on. Oh, that's the front. That's the front bumper, not the rear bumper. So the rear bumper. Let me. Where was the? Because right. Use rear fenders A and H only. Right. Okay. Rear fenders. Here we are. Right. Okay. So it was A and H only. So now we've got to find A and H. So that's A. Right, so that's right fender A. Yeah, this is gonna be a bummer. Proper. Okay, so A and H only. That's rear left H. I reckon we'll go with H then. Only use with body windows F. Right, body windows. Those ones. I didn't buy a grill. It's because it's all the stuff at the top. Okay. So we just bought, this is the rear, that one. Which headlight did I buy? Crap. Right, headlights. Which one did I buy? I think it was one of these. I'm gonna have to go in my inventory now. Right, bodywork, headlight. Headlight C. Okay. Headlight C. Not that one. Oh, I just bought the same one again, didn't I? Right, so front bumpers A, H, and Q. So now I've got to find A, H, and Q. I'll buy that one. Okay, okie dokie. Right, we need, I bought the tail light for that side. And I bought that mirror. Trunk wise. I don't think it really matters, they all look about the same. But we'll do the SVO. We'll go blue interior. Right, rear spoiler, rear fender. They don't have an SVO. Oh, they do, that one. Right. We just spent about $4,000 on all this shit. I'm gonna drag the car down a bit because then we can see what we're doing. That's not the mirror, that's not the window. So we need the squarer one. Which I don't have. Okay, that's cool. At least now I know. Right, so square windows. These ones, aren't it? Right, so that's the left body. Well, alright, I just bought this one. Chrome trim AH. What's the worst that's going to happen? We spend more money. I didn't buy. I swear I bought a rear window. Oh no, that's bad. Okay. That'd be the reason why we're supposed to be buying the 1993 parts. Okay. I've wasted a lot of money, so we're gonna try and do this now. Yep. Right, so 1993 boot. It'll be the LX or it'll be the LX. Oh no, we'll do the Cobra. That is a 1993 back end. Right, and then 93. We're good. What? What we're doing here is, so it's not a back end, it's literally just a trunk and a window. Ah, so it's one of these. Apparently I don't have a rear window, which I'm kind of, so I've just got to have a trunk window. Yeah, it's definitely a notch. Welcome to me. How do I not have the necessary parts? Seriously. Right. It's just called it just says rear window. So that. I reckon it's the clamshell then. Because it ain't on it. It's really annoying. What did I put on the front? Ford Mustang windshield. Doo-doo. I'm gonna try that. And that one. I'm just gonna buy both and then hope that maybe one of them works. No. The fudge. Okay, that makes no sense. Has he got one? I don't see one. Okay. Says on those only used on hatchbacks. This isn't a hatchback. I reckon it's this. Maybe. Well, that definitely goes on there. That's mad, man. It's a 93. I ain't got a lot of money left, so I can't even afford it. This car has sunk too much money in, and now it's not even worth it for me. That's the problem now. Yeah. This car's only worth 12 grand. That's really annoying. I mean, I know I've still got all these bits. But it's almost like I need to go and find another one. And then if it's got its back window on it, sell it. And just have a look at it. Because that is majorly frustrating. Right, let's go back to the junkyard and see if we find another one by accident, then I'm going to look at the back window. I kind of just want to know what it is now. Like, what the smeg is the back window for that car, for a 93 one. That's the worst part, is trying to find another 93 like Mustang. That's gonna infuriate me. I suppose it's the same bodywork, it's just you have to stick it all back together in just a different date. Because I was trying to put like a lot of 86 bodywork on that car. Well, it was 86 to 93, so should have fit, should have worked. Now we got, I don't know. That's a hot rod. Oh, it's the resto mod truck. Yeah, dude. I've done one of those up before. It's a Cobra. Okay. Oh yeah, there's no jump button in this game. That's $5 grand. $1,680 horsepower. I don't know. I don't know how hard the parts are going to be, but it has still got its engine in it, or bits of it at least. Shouldn't have done the investigations. It's now pushed the price up by $2 grand. God damn it. Should have just bought it at 5. Interesting. I think that's them. Ooh, hello. It's a 66 Mustang, or 64. Yeah, we look into it and we just raise the price on ourselves. That was stupid. Okay, this is $5,000. If I do any investigation to it, is it going to up the price? Okay, it's an electric car. Right. What was one down this alley? Oh, yeah. The Audi R8. It's $11,000. And that leaves us £4,000. I'm thinking of like quick flip though. Like that's good. I could clean it up and make a couple of grand on it. That's what I'm thinking. So wash it, do the bodywork, done. That's what I'm thinking, right? Can I make a couple of grand off of it? So, give me a second. Yeah, exactly. Clean it, weld it, get it out of the door, make a couple of grand off of it, and we regain the money we spent on the Ford. Because that was bad. Like I spent thousands trying to work out which bloody window went on the back. Oh, I'm not. Choose between two options. Quit domain menu. Leave. Oh no. Is the car outside? It is outside. Move the car to the car wash. Accept. That's a despicable colour. Move car to garage. It is not green, yeah. It is disgusting. Right, and now we made $5,000 off of it. There you go. We made dosh. And that's how you make money off of the junkyard. Buy a car and imagine if we'd have bought that other one for like 7. Still down by 500? Don't worry, we can make that back. Right. What are you? Metadot charger, and it is $7,000. Jeebus. There's not a lot left of this car. Would you like some rust with your whatever there's left? It's a G-Wagon! It's 14,000 for the G-Wagon. And you buy the G-Wagon, you do exactly what we just did, and you'll have lots of money. Yeah, because that's how it works. You half-arse it like I do, and then the world's your oyster. Alright, anything stuffed up in this corner again? No. No, no, no. How you doing, bud? Banhammer. I ain't no issue because you've got your little like thing on. Mate, there's not a lot of choice this time around. It's this or the G-Wagon. That's not good. But this is the PPV one. We'll do what we just did. That was a bad selection this time, yeah. So we'll get back, we'll plot through the car, and we'll make some money on it. And that's all we can do. On the plus side, most of the engine's intact. Ugh. It's black. Black as the soul. How's it going, mate? Dude, thank you very much. Oh, boom to the $20 donation. Most appreciated, huh? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, how am I going? I'm doing okay. We're waiting for the next game, so I've kind of got to a point where I've done a load of work over the last couple of streams, and now we're like just plonking around, really. It's going to cost $1,000 to get rid of all the crap off the top. Very worth it. Very, very good. Very, very evil. And then we're going to flog it for an extra grand. There we go. We made up the 500 that we lost. Okay. We're at 20 grand again. Okay. It's all good. But yeah, that window is actually, that's a really, even though it's long gone now and I can't do nothing about it until I find it again. Literally, I'm like, that window is bugging me. I want to know what window that went on there so we could go, okay, it's this. Anyway, we've got 20. Let's go to the barn. Let's go and find a barn. But yeah, geez. Oh, ooh. Max spend 10 grand. I don't know if I can do a 10 grand spend in here. It's depending what's around. $44. 121,000 for an Audi Sport Quattro. Yeah, we can't afford it. Yeah. Yeah. Let me out. Yeah, there's no point. I'm not even going to worry about looking at barns anymore. It's all about the junkyard. Or, when you get to it, the auction house. Yeah, I think barn finds for me are going to be like in the next game. It'll be like, cool, what we're going to, what are we doing today? Well, been contacted by my friend Brian, he's got this barn, and he said we can have whatever is in it as long as the price is right. I'm gonna do a little bit of a scenario build on that. That's about it for me. But you can't do barn finds in this game if you've got only 20 grand in your pocket. It's impossible. So no, not gonna happen. Right, I think this is going to be my last trip here before we go. Right, we need to do this car. TT? It is. And it's only £4,000. Yeah, I'd say 50 grand minimum. Yeah. This car is haunting me. We've come here 3 or 4 times now and we've seen this car. This is the off-road version. And that's why it's 10 grand. Ooh. It's a different one though. 11 for a Dodge. Let's go. The Dodge Grand Caravan. There better be something else in here. It personally. Low. It's a 65. It's a good year, man. Good year. There's not a massive amount to choose from. This is the downside. And I gotta be honest, if I was gonna do another car, it's gonna be something like this because it's classic. Alright? It is a boat. It's allowed to be a boat. It's old. See, one of my favorite cars in GTA is the Voodoo. So low rider stock, like it. This is close. Dirty Business. Oh, it's basically the drugs version of Cash Cleaner Sim. I played the demo of it a couple of weeks ago when it first came out. It's all right. It's one of those games that's going to take a long time to get past the intro because everything's really slow to start with. But obviously, as things, you can hire people to do jobs, you can grow more drugs, do more of this, do more of that, and you'll carry on. But yeah, when I was playing the demo, I found that it was a slow burner to start with. But I get this feeling that as it goes on, it will get better. and it'll get faster. Okay. It's only 9:45. Right, we're buying this for $6,000. And then, yeah, so we're done. We'll get it cleaned up and we'll see where we go. Right, let's get it washed up first. Nah, it'll be alright. We'll see where the boat takes us first. Alright, so we've just washed it. The car is now worth $8,300. And now the car is worth $10,888. So we made a profit of $4,807 because we washed it and then we welded it. And there you go. And that's how you make money in this game. You don't have to actually fix cars, you just do crap like that. And then what you do is you sell this one, you go and get another one, and then you can fully restore it. But I mean, it's nice. The downside is this. Like, you have a V8 with one single carburetor, which is fine, but everything is broken. So the rear suspension area and the front suspension area is going to cost you $3,000. You have to build a new block, and then you're going to have to put the new body panels on, or you do what we did just a minute ago and you build a rolling chassis and then you sell it for whatever you get for it, basically. But I'm done. There we go. I'll keep the cash, $23,668. Awesome. And then what we're going to do is in the next stream, if there's a next stream, okay? So I've got a couple of videos going out next week. One of them, Claus actually sent me a message. He goes, hey, check this game out. I'd already downloaded the demo. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to cover that one. And then we'll go from there. But I'm basically crossing my fingers that 26 comes out next week. So if it comes out next week, I will go radio silent. I probably won't even stream on the Saturday because I will be recording and I will be editing and I'll be trying to get as much content out as possible as quickly as possible. So if you're crossing your fingers and you want to, CMS2026 to come out next week, if it comes out next week, don't expect to hear from me. I'm going to be working hard. Okay? And then what I will be doing is rattling videos out as soon as humanly possible. If it doesn't come out, expect my normal, like, oh, I'm going to do a video here and a video there and just cross my fingers that this game comes out. If it doesn't come out, I will see you next Saturday for another stream, maybe even Friday, depending on how I feel, and it's depending on what we're doing with the kids, because obviously it's summer holidays now. I kind of have to work in schedule and everything else and bits and pieces. So if you have enjoyed this stream, hit the like, subscribe and notification button below for other updates. If you want to see more of this game, in the comment section, I'd love to hear your thoughts, but we are basically pinning our hopes every week that CMS26 comes out. It'll happen at some point. I just kind of wish it happened like now. Anyways, until then, I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do, and have a great rest of your day and weekend and morning and afternoon and evening and all the other stuff you're doing. Bye-bye for now.